you very much. Okay. Excuse me. All righty. Watch. Filming. That's pretty cool, huh? Okay. Hello. Free copy for the best tweet with Hey Whipple in it. A little while ago, I had Hey Whipple and outbound marketing, inbound marketing, and then I decided, no, iterations, that's the thing from our first speaker, so I took it out because Hey Whipple is easy to type. So anyway, I will direct tweet you, and I'll get your address, and I'll send you a copy of Hey Whipple, which it doesn't suck. If you look on the Amazon, it says it doesn't suck. Okay, let's start. You guys, the reason why I had to drink all this Red Bull, as you can see, it's made me powerful, is these are two speeches I'm just going to mash together because each one belongs to the other. In school, I can give the first speech to my kids on Monday, and I can get them again on Wednesday. Can't do that here with you, and I wanted you to see both of them, so I mashed these mothers together. I'm going to bang through it, but that'll keep the energy up anyway. Because I hope you like it, you guys. This is not in my book. This is kind of new thinking, and I'm proud of it, and I know you can use it. I know you can use it whether you're writing a screenplay, or you're writing a letter home for money, or you're writing an ad, you're writing a website. This works. Leveraging conflict to improve creative, okay? Or my answer to the timeless question, why do your creative types always have to be so negative? You guys get that from your clients occasionally? Today? Several times? Why do you have to be so negative? Well, we're going to talk about it. There's a reason why. Now, if you guys are my students, I would tell you to get out your pencils. You don't have to take notes all the way through, but this would be one of the ones I'd write down. That's what I tell my kids anyway. This is at the heart of the first part of this speech. When you sit down to begin thinking, to begin positioning, to begin a pitch, sit down and identify the central conflicts within either your client's product or the client's company or the category. We'll talk about what are conflicts. I'm going to use the words conflicts back and forth with a whole bunch of different other words. Tensions, opposites, polarities, yin, yang, opposing forces of any kind can help you get a creative idea going. Well, so much. And the conflict, you guys, that you can use to get this story going, it can come from, well, almost anywhere. Almost anywhere. Things that don't belong together have a conflict or a tension. Cultural tensions, opposing ideologies, winning, losing, hot, cold, expensive, cheap, opposite colors. I don't care where you find your polarities. What you're doing with finding these polarities is we're going to start a fire, and you can't start a fire with a stick. You've got to have two of them to rub together to get conflict, to get heat, to get story. Okay? It's so weird, opposite colors, but there is conflict. There's tension between these two colors. In an ad, if they were there, here's the weird thing, guys, about conflict and tension and opposing energies, is that part where they meet. That part where they meet is where the energy is. And you guys, this is so weird. I'm not sure why, but a lot of interesting stuff seems to happen along the edges of things. I don't know why. I know Fast Company would say a lot of innovation happens on the edge of technology, but that's where the battle is. The battle isn't on the gray or the blue. It's right in the middle. That's where that stuff happens, where the opposing energies happen. West Berlin, East Berlin, Republican, Democrat, holes in the side of a prison. That's you escape through the wall. Ships sink on that place in between the sea and the sky. I know it's metaphorical, but I think you'll see it throughout what I'm talking about here. Stuff happens at the edges, and there's energy there, and where there's energy, there's story, okay? Energy. I really do. I liken it to two tectonic plates pushing against each other and energy. And when you can build your strategy or your campaign on top of one of these, there they are, one of these energy producers, your campaign can walk around and talk for a long time because it takes the energy from these opposing forces. Tension could be, we'll start with a simple one. If you got a job at the agency, I got to do our brand versus their brand, well, obviously the tension is built right in. The conflict's built right in. And you kind of know where to start. In fact, to give you a feeling for how conflict can actually help get your pencil moving, Pretend this, guys. What if, instead of it was Coke versus Pepsi, what if we were an agency and I'm the creative director and I just assigned you guys, you know, we're going to do, I just want you to do an ad for Coke. I want you to do an ad for Coke, and it has to be done at 5 today. So see me in my office. If it was me out there, I'd go, it's possible, and I can do it, but when you tell me to do this, I feel some friction under my creative tires. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like I know where to go. I don't know the solution, but I know that this is the direction I have to go to, and I can kind of just start. I don't know why that's true versus just do an ad for Coke. I don't know, it's just different. Tensions can be cultural tensions. A cultural tension is, well, we have so many of them, guys. I've picked today to show obesity. America's relationship with food is pretty screwed up. We love to have our Big Macs and our 44 cheese pizzas, but we also like size 1/2 dresses and skinny models. That neither is right. There's just a big difference of opinion and opposing energies around this cultural tension. Another one, very, very obvious, is, you know, we all want to be safe from terrorists, right? And on the other hand, I don't want to have the NSA reading my emails. There's opinion back and forth. There's energy here. This is not just sort of lying there. There's energy. There's energy. Thematic tensions. This could be just a junk out of your high school English, you know, man versus society. That's a tension. Religion and science. That's a tension. We can make stories when we have these opposing camps. Category specific. Okay, category specific. In fact, I had to pick one. Was financial advertising. Financial advertising, that's the category. So let's just say we were an agency again. And we screwed up in the Coke thing, I understand. But we're going to pitch Citibank. And it's due next week, and we got to go. Now, if I had to sit down and start working in a financial sector right now, one of the things, in order to find attention, one of the things I tell students to do is, what's the emotion of the category? Follow the emotion. It'll usually take you to the tension. What's the emotion? What's the emotion you have, guys right here in the front? What's the